What is going on, guys? It is Rocker X Carter here with my 2K video celebration little thing, whatever. It's kind of cool. It's cool that I have 2K. I know the views aren't there, but I have 2K. And I want to thank you guys because without you guys, I wouldn't even be posting this. So for the 2K video celebration thing that I said I was gonna do, I said that I was going to do a Q&A, and I have about like 24 questions to answer. So let's get down to it, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for sticking by me. And for the video comments, I will give out shout outs to those people who I know have been with me the longest. Alright, the first question is from, I'm going down the list, from Dilistini. It said, if you could choose a theme for WWE 2K15, what would you pick? A theme. Like, I'm guessing you meant a song? For a song, I really do not know. I think I would actually pick what's that song called? "Animal I Have Become" by 3 Days Grace. I know it's from SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, but "Become Immortal" and "Animal I've Become" they kind of they go together in a way. That's what I think. But you can think differently. I mean, I really can't think of a theme right away, but I think "Animal I've Become" would be one of them, or "Riot." Riot would have been a great theme for WWE 13 actually. But I don't think they wanted to pay 3 Days Grace the money or whatever. All right, next question is from Love Nikki. It said, "Do you see John Cena tapping out at to Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam?" Absolutely not. I don't see WWE even making Daniel Bryan look that strong against John Cena. John Cena, he is never going to look weak because he is Superman in the WWE. On to the next question. All right, this is from Ethan Johns. Would you rather be a wrestler, booker, or manager? To be honest, I don't think I'd want to be any of those. Wrestler, I don't think I'd ever be able to be a wrestler. Manager, maybe. Booker, maybe. I think I would rather be a creative writer for the WWE, honestly, because I think I have a lot of creative things to come up with. I've shown it in WWE 13, and I'm one of those guys that likes writing stories, and it's weird as it sounds, I like doing poetry and all that. I'm a weird guy, so I think in the creative department I could be really pretty freaking good. I mean, I could come up with great ideas. I could probably come up with better things than WWE does nowadays. But that's just me. I know that Vince McMahon would have to approve it or something. All right. So the next question again from Love Nikki. Who do you think will face Undertaker at WrestleMania 31 and 30? I mean 30 and 31, and why? Please answer. All right. For 30, I think it's either gonna be Brock Lesnar. Well, I think it's gonna be Brock Lesnar because they could just write it off as that altercation they had at the UFC event when Brock was still at UFC. And WrestleMania 31, I really do not know. I think WrestleMania 30 will be his last WrestleMania because Undertaker, he's pretty banged up. So I really think he's going to face Brock Lesnar. But at the same time, I feel like his last WrestleMania opponent is going to be John Cena. John Cena because, well, come on, John Cena, biggest guy in the WWE. And Undertaker, undefeated. WWE's going to try to make John Cena look strong by making him look like he's going to be Undertaker at WrestleMania, and he actually might. I really don't know what Vince McMahon and creative writers think about, but I think that is a strong possibility. Next question from Binky Blue. Alright, this guy, I know he views my videos and he comments on a lot of my videos. Thanks, dude. What are your thoughts about the Fast and Furious series? To be honest, I've never really watched the Fast and Furious series, so I really can't say I really I think, yeah, I really don't have an opinion on them, to be honest. Sorry, man. Alright, this is from Sharingan1297. I think the Renegon's better, bro, by the way. But, cool. Cool. Who do you think will be back to WWE from TNA? Do you have a PS3? Are you getting Pokemon X or Y? Alright, who I think is going to go back to WWE from TNA? I really think Mickey James has a chance. Actually, I don't. I really don't think anybody from TNA is going to go to WWE. Or anyone that's been employed from WWE to go back to TNA. I really don't think Gail Kim ever wants to go there. I don't think Mickey James wants to go there. I think Jeff Hardy has a strong chance. I think he's probably going to end his career in the WWE. And, the WWE knows that Jeff Hardy can sell merchandise, and Vince McMahon, he loves his money. Do you have a PS3? No, sadly. I really wish I'd gotten a PS3 instead of an Xbox. I hate having to pay for a membership to go on YouTube on my Xbox, go to Netflix on my Xbox, even though I pay for Netflix, I still have to pay for gold for my Xbox to actually watch Netflix on my Xbox, and to play online. Alright, are you getting Pokemon X or Y? I don't have a DS or a 3DS, so no, dude, I'm sorry. Alright, the next question is from Halo Marvel 478. This guy, he views my videos. He's a loyal sub. Thank you, bro. Thank you for sticking with me. Love you, man. Alright, who's your least favorite wrestler, and did you ever play Pokemon when you were a kid? My least favorite wrestler, you know, there's a lot of least favorite wrestlers for me. Guys from the Great Khali, um, Big Show. I really don't think Big Show really is that big, honestly, in my opinion. I'd rather watch Mark Henry. Um, I really dislike Alberto Del Rio. He's very boring. I don't see what WWE sees in him. I don't know why WWE tries to continue to shove him down our throats in the main event um, scene, but he is not good. Get rid of him. Send him back to Mexico where, you know, he was relevant, honestly. I just don't like Alberto Del Rio. I really don't see what WWE sees in him. I mean, I wish Vince McMahon could come up to my face and say, listen, Alberto Del Rio, he's this. I also don't like Sheamus. I don't know why. Sheamus has had some good matches with John Morrison and Daniel Bryan, but I don't see what really is the big deal about him and why he's shoved down our throats. And did you ever play Pokemon as a kid? Of course I played Pokemon. My first Pokemon game, Pokemon Blue. Great games, great series. I kind of got bored after the third generation, though, to be quite honest with you. After Pokemon Emerald, I really stopped playing the Pokemon games because I never really bought a Nintendo DS because, you know, I wasn't those kids that got everything they wanted, to be honest with you. I wanted a 3DS, but you know, again, money was tight, and when that happened, the recession happened, and you know, my dad didn't have a lot of money. He was out of work, so I unfortunately was not able to get a hands on a 3DS. You know, even my allowance went down from $20 to like $5 when I was a kid during the recession days. It was terrible, very very terrible. Next question. From Joseph PHSXX4. Can you 1v1 me in Black Ops 2? My gamer tag is JKJK King. You know, I've gotten your messages sometimes, but, you know, sometimes I really have not looked at them because I don't have my notifications on. And, you know, I really, you know, down the line, yes, bro, but at the moment, not really. I'm kind of bored of Black Ops 2 multiplayer, to be quite honest with you. I'm having much fun playing Battlefield, to be quite honest with you, man. But, you know, down the line I will, bro. Down the line I will. I know you've been asking me a lot, and you know, I feel bad for like acting like I'm ignoring, but down the line, man. Next question from Impact King. Great news, keep it up. What's your favorite finisher in WWE 13? You know, my favorite finisher is probably the Code Breaker, the GTS, Tombstone, Hell's Gates. But you know, I think the Stone Cold Stunner would have been my favorite if they didn't censor it. I really don't get what's the point of an Attitude Era game if you have to censor things. It's like saying I'm gonna watch violence, like a violent movie, but I'm gonna make sure to blur out all the cussing in it. I mean, like you're paying like what I'm trying to say is like going to a movie theater to watch a violent movie, you know, like a movie, like let's say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, only to find out that there's no cussing, there's no blood, there's not anything. That's kind of what WWE 13 did with the Stone Cold Stunner. Attitude Era, Steve Austin was one of those major guys. Blur out the freaking middle finger because WWE had to do it. I don't know. All right, next question. Worst WWE game. All right, the worst WWE game in my opinion is SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. That game was freaking boring. After you did Road to WrestleMania, there was pretty much nothing you can do except do matches, and you know even matches got boring. Character models looked disgusting. Um, Creating and leveling up your car was a major bitch. And yeah, that's why he gets the worst game of the year award for me, or the worst WWE game ever award for me. All right, next question. What's your favorite wrestler of all time? Oh, by the way, I got a lot of questions saying what's my favorite match of all time, so I'm not gonna repeat the same match, but I'm gonna say another match that I really liked. All right, my favorite wrestler of all time. I'm a major edgehead man, major edgehead. All right, next question. What is your all-time favorite WWE game? And if you could describe your entire high school life, 10 words or less, what would they be? All right, my favorite WWE game would actually have to be SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. It had great things. It had the locker room, which you can customize. It had a great soundtrack. Season mode, GM mode, create a pay-per-view mode, create a title. Um, I'm not sure if it had tournaments. Tournaments may have been the thing that was brought over to the next year. And you know, it was a fun thing overall because it had a lot of replay value. And if I could describe my high school life in 10 words or less, alright, I gotta use my fingers on this, guys. Alright, um, major drag with all the classes, and what am I going to do after high school? That was more than 10 words, but how about I rephrase it? Alright, what am I going to do after high school? That's 9 words, man. 9 words. After ninth grade, and I was in sophomore year, it was very scary heading, almost out of school. The senior year, major stress, and the thing I hated about my senior year is that I didn't have fun in it. That's something that I want you guys to know. Have fun in your have fun in your senior year. Don't stress yourself out with everything. Just make sure that all your grades are good because in the end, you do not want to worry about if I'm going to walk the stage. Trust me. Just do everything. Don't mess up, guys, honestly. Don't mess up. Don't, like, every opportunity you have to, like, get extra credit or something, just do it. Trust me. It's going to help in the long run, and, hopefully you guys can get into a good college, and, hopefully the job market is fixed when you guys are out of high school because I'm about to enter college, and I have yet to get a job. I've been trying to get a job since I was 16, and it's very scary because I'm gonna have to drive to college, and I have no money to pay gas in, and I don't have a job, so it's very scary. Apply for financial aid, and hopefully the job market is fixed by the time you guys are out of high school. For some of you guys that are still in high school or in middle school. All right, next question. What is your all-time favorite WWE match? Alright, one of my all-time favorite WWE matches was Edge versus Undertaker, and the reason why was because there was a lot of back and forth action, and I was a major Edge head, but I was a major Undertaker fan at the same time, so, seeing all these back and forth actions, I really wanted Undertaker to win, even though I was a major Edge head, I thought Edge was going to win, honestly. It was a great back and forth match. Alright, next question. What's your predictions about SummerSlam? I'm going to be making videos about that, so you can, just watch them. One of my predictions is that CM Punk is going to lose and Daniel Bryan is going to lose. So, right away, 2 bad results for my predictions. Alright, and another question from Love Nikki is, what are your top 5 WrestleMania dream cards? I don't really have time to, say all my favorite WrestleMania dream cards, but I'll just say 5 dream cards that I have, and, I'm going to use any one I want. Alright, Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles. CM Punk versus Antonio Cesaro. Daniel Bryan versus Austin Aries. Kurt Angle versus Randy Orton, and Undertaker versus Sting. Alright, this is from Breakdowns Gaming. Alright, this guy, he views my videos. He deserves a special shout out. Thanks, man, for sticking with me. And, I hope you stick with me for the future, man. Thanks for all the, thanks for all the support. Alright, his question was, which divas or knockouts do you think are the hottest? Do you watch any wrestling? What is your favorite current wrestler, favorite of all time, and best of all time? Okay, first, the hottest divas of all time, Paige, Lita back when she was younger. I think Ashley was pretty freaking cute. And Daphne from TNA, dude. Daphne from TNA, oh my god, dude. Don't even go there. She was zombie hot. Do you watch indie wrestling? I really don't know how to answer that. I mean, I watched it some of the time, but, not all the time. So, I'm one of those guys that goes back and forth. Alright, what is your favorite current wrestler? Current would have to be either CM Punk or Daniel Bryan. Both of those guys are pretty good. Alright, favorite of all time, I'm a major Edge head. Will always be a major Ed head. And best of all time, I think The Undertaker probably takes that spot, honestly. He might be a little bit overrated, but, I'm an Undertaker fan, nonetheless. Alright, the next one is from Ilias Swogo. Will you ever live stream WWE 2K14? I don't think so. I mean, I always want to live stream, but I don't really think my computer can even handle that. I mean, I've watched Tony's Pizza Guy videos, and he's been having problems with XSplit, and he probably has a way better freaking PC than me, man, and he's having problems, so my computer probably can't even do it, honestly. So unfortunately, man, I can't. With the internet I have also, it would be laggy as hell. But if I could find a job and upgrade my PC, I definitely will think about live streaming, and I'll even live stream with you guys. Next question. Alright, these are two questions from Darmicus Delach. What is your favorite superhero or villain? DC or Marvel? Alright, superhero. I guess Spider-Man. You know, I'm not a big comics guy, but you know, I do it every once in a while. Alright, next question. From How Much Power, do you watch anime? Why did you start YouTube? Alright, did you watch anime? Of course I watch anime, man. Alright, favorite animes, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Clannad, Elfen Lied. I'm not sure if it's Elfen Lied or Lied. I don't know how to pronounce that, honestly. It's one of my guilty pleasures right there. What are the animes I've watched? High School, The Dead, Death Note, Cowboy Bebop, etc. Man, and why did I start YouTube? Well, I saw Tony Peaks' guys' videos, and you know, I was really bored with my life. And, you know, I saw him doing this, and you know, I thought it was a lot of fun, so I decided to get a dazzle and do it myself. And you know, that's how I started YouTube. It's pretty freaking funny. You know, I've been having fun ever since then. So you know, yeah, pretty cool. You know, but yeah, yeah. Next video. Dark Great. My question is, why did Ms. Fan stop posting? Oh, Ms. Fan. Dude, I remember that guy when I first started YouTube. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool dude, you know. Man, yeah. The reason he stopped posting, from what I know, is because he started high school, and, you know, I'm guessing his high school is a lot tougher than mine, so he had to put 100% dedication into high school, and, you know, I can't blame him. High school is a very important part of your life, guys. Don't mess up. YouTube is nothing. I mean, nothing compared to your education. I mean, YouTube is fun and all, but your education should always come first, unless you know that YouTube, you can rely on YouTube to pay for the rest of your life. And I don't really think YouTube will ever pay for the bills or anything. And I don't think if I have a wife, she's gonna approve of me doing YouTube. I mean, I shouldn't really care what she thinks, but I really don't think that she'll like the fact that, hey, this guy, all he does is play video games, go on YouTube, upload, and he gets his money. It's a pretty easy life, but I really don't think that my parents would be proud of me. And, you know, I want my parents to be proud of me, guys, and I don't think my parents would be proud if I just do YouTube my entire life. So that's why Ms. Fan stopped posting, because he just didn't have time. And, you know, again, education should come always first if you're a YouTuber and you're still in high school. That's what I think, guys. Alright, next question. From Frankly Clark. When did you start first watching wrestling, and what was your first match you saw? I pretty much started when I was like, I don't remember how old I was, but I remember that it was during the Edge and Hardy and Dudley days, honestly. I can't remember the first match, honestly. I think it was Edge versus, what was it? I think maybe JBL or something like that. Can't remember, honestly. Alright, another question from Democrats Louch. Do you think WWE 2K13 Online will suck because 2K servers are really bad? I honestly do not know. I thought 2K servers were pretty good. I've heard great things about them. But if the online sucks, well, same shit, different game. You know, that's all I can say. I mean, I have hopes in the game, but if they can't fix the online, like they constantly have online server problems, then it's another thing with the servers. Same shit, different year for the servers. Alright. Ray 1025. What could be your WrestleMania 30 dream card? I have a question. Wait, I have another question, and that would be, what is your favorite match of all time? Congratulations on nearly reaching 2K subs. Hopefully you will reach 5K by the end of the year. Thanks, man. I really don't think I could reach 5K by the end of the year, but, you know, it's a pretty big goal. But, you know, who knows? Alright, my WrestleMania dream card, I'll get 5 matches off right away again. Sting versus Undertaker, Abyss versus Kane, and you said dream card, so this is what I'm dreaming, man. Austin Aries versus CM Punk, Daniel Bryan versus Kurt Angle, Randy Orton versus Mr. Kennedy. There's some heat between them, so that should even add to the fire. Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk, the street match, and yeah, that's pretty much one of my dream cards. Favorite match, another favorite match of all time, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk during the little feud they had, just to name a few. Alright, I'm the big bad best, alright. if you were in WWE, TNA, or Ring of Honor, who would be your tag team partners, theme song, and manager? And you're welcome for watching all your vids, dude. You rock. That's why your name's Rocker. And do you have a PS3 so me and you can play on WWE 13? Um, no, not to the PS3, unfortunately. I wish I had gotten it, but you know, I was like, Xbox. Stupid move by me. Alright, if I was in TNA, the tag team partner would probably be Bobby Roode. I think he's pretty cool. Who would be your tag team partners theme song? I think our theme song would be, what would be our theme song? Um, let me think. I think Dig by Mudvayne would be pretty cool. Or Happy by Mudvayne would be pretty cool. If I was in WWE, my tag team partner would be probably CM Punk. And if I was in Ring of Honor, I really do not know. I really don't know. Really do not know. But, yeah, pretty much. Alright, next question. From Triple H67, what are your favorite matches of the PG era? Just subbed. The PG era, just name a few. Punk and Bryan, Punk and Jericho, Bryan versus, who has Bryan faced as of late? I know there's been a lot of Daniel Bryan matches that I've loved. You know, just to name a few. Let's see. Undertaker versus Triple H. Damn, I have bad memory problems. Those are just to name a few. I can think of one more. RVD versus Chris Jericho is also pretty good. Alright, next question. Nikki MN8. This is the last question. Can you name... Well, can you play NFL? Why don't you play other sports games? I don't really play other sports games because they really don't, you know... They don't sound interesting to me, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks again for all the support, and you know, hopefully I'll be here for you know, 3,000. Pretty big goal, but that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys have been, you know, sticking with me for these 22 minutes, it's pretty cool. Thanks again, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Rocker, out, guys.
When Del Rio slaps that on, you're gonna tap. Orton is so cunning, so vicious. When he counters, he knows exactly how to follow them up with, well, the most devastating of moves. Watch this! And now, looking to put, man, there's